So we have a visitor. He made it through the rain. We'll call it he made it through evacuations. And he was unscathed. He didn't see anything. So he was meant to be here. And this is Johnny Gonzales. He's from Orange County, Dominguez Hills. And he did surf photography, the Watermen. Now, this is a student film, correct?
Correct.
Right. But it doesn't seem like one. And a lot of us liked it. Chad really liked it. His dad's a surfboard maker down there. So I grew up with surfing, and not a lot of people up here are like big-time surfers, but they do travel to the coast a lot to do it. It's just harder, you know, there's different sports here. But for those of us that grew up with it, you know, it's like a lifestyle, basically. So Ventura is based off that. I was raised there, and I really was like happy to see this film come to us. And thought, well, let's just do a surf film for Chico, you know. That's, you know, everybody likes it. We're Californians, so it doesn't matter what part of California you're in. Unique, independent, and a very local and great documentary piece for our state, really. And here's a bottle of wine. This is local honey run. And it's all organic. And that's local sponsor. They're really cool. Yeah, so you can enjoy that tonight. We're going to go, his film is a short, we'll go into it, but he's going to talk a little bit now. We'll do the short, and then we'll go upstairs and take some pictures if you want to ask more questions. But feel free to ask him whatever you want and talk a little bit. Tell us about yourself.
Well, first of all, thank you for selecting the film. It was a school documentary I completed last year. Our budget was very low. It was probably about $300, but I've actually have been a surf photographer for the last 5 years. So the reason why I wanted to make the film is most people, when they see the shots, they don't really understand like what it takes to get the shots. And I wanted to make the film to explain that. So that was my whole purpose, and it was really enjoyable to make. I'm glad that people like it. And anything
Cool
else?
poster.
What's that? Yeah, that's actually a shot I took. I didn't like it for the longest time because the guy was in the way, but I always kept it, and it kind of worked out for the poster, so I was pretty excited for that.
It's surf photography.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what else to say about it.
Does anybody have any questions for Johnny before we go to the short?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
But the name of the Watermen, is that something you guys refer to yourselves as, or is that?
No, I just wanted to say the Watermen because, you know, in surf photography, you have the guys who shoot from the beach, and then you have the guys in the water. So, I mean, Watermen can be really anything. You know, somebody's a diver or a swimmer or whatever, but I just thought, you know, it'd be appropriate to call them Watermen. So, that's it. Anything else?
Anybody else?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to put it all together?
Well, we started shooting last March, and we finished in May. But then we had to work with the sound design, the students, so we had to do that all summer. So at first we had copyright music, and they went and did a lift, and they also did the sound effects, the Foley, and then we had a mixer. So probably I would say from March all the way to June. So, but yeah, it was really enjoyable to make. Like, it wasn't very difficult. Luckily for us, it's during El Nino, so the waves were always constant, which was good. You know, it was kind of a gamble to do because, you know, if there's no waves, we can't go shoot. So, and we shot like 3 locations. It was Redondo, Lowers, and Seal Beach. So, all in Orange County, LA County. And also, you'll see the guy Tom Carey. He is I went to high school with him, and he's considered the best in the business right now. He's the best photographer. He worked for Surfing Magazine. He worked for Stab in Australia. He works for Volcom. He's a staff photographer, and he works for Surfer right now. And he was more than willing to help me out on it. Chad Wells, he's the Quicksilver team manager, and he grew up in the same town, so he was also willing to help out. And I knew a bunch of surfers. I mean, Everybody loves the photographers. They always love having their picture taken. So all the guys are willing to participate. But,
You know Joshua Smith from Redondo Beach surfer?
I don't know. Maybe if I saw him.
It's my cousin,
Oh,
surfer
okay.
his whole life.
Okay, yeah, Redondo's my favorite spot.
Lomita, Redondo.
Yeah, you shot at a spot called Burnouts a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's my favorite spot. But, yeah, anything else?
Okay,
That's it.
we'll go into the Watermen. Yeah.